Hey you guys, welcome to my vlog. I've always wanted to say that, but no, really, thank you guys for coming to my channel and wanting to watch this video. I have been wanting to shoot some vlogs for you guys for a while now and haven't really had the time to. I work a full-time job, I have a dance company on the side. So it's really cool that this quarantine has now given me the time to just do some of the extra creative things that I've always wanted to do, but haven't really made the time for. So I posted on my Instagram page and just kind of asked, what would you guys like to see? I curl my hair, how I do my 15-minute makeup look, my full glam look. Good response is back. But today for the first video, I'm going to do my quick 15-minute makeup look. So I'm going to be walking you guys through all of the products that I like to use and just how I've really nailed this look over the years. My 15-minute makeup look is what I wear to go to work in the morning. It's like the everyday look. I personally don't really wear makeup to the gym. I prefer not to, just because when you sweat and everything, it clogs your pores even more by having makeup on. But now that we're in quarantine, I've been putting makeup on to go to the gym, honestly just to make myself look and feel normal. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting on my makeup today to go work out. And yes, I still have my PJs on because quarantine life. And yeah, it might be a little bit longer for me just because I'm going to be explaining everything. But yes, this look I can typically nail within 10 to 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. I always start by obviously washing my face. Sometimes I don't wash my face, I'll just use a toner on my face, and I use all Kiehl's products. Maybe I'll do another vlog for you guys on what I use for my facial products, but I'll usually use a toner and then a moisturizer and eye cream, which I've already done this morning. So from there, then I will go into putting on my makeup. So I always start with a foundation. I know not everyone loves using foundations, but this NARS foundation in Fiji is my favorite one. I'm trying to hide my nails because they look so bad right now. That's the first thing I'm gonna do whenever quarantine's over is go get my nails done. But I love NARS. I actually always used MAC foundation, and back when I danced for the Rockets, I would use their Pro Longwear foundation. It just got really heavy after I, was done dancing for Rockets. I was like, okay, I need like an everyday type of foundation. So then I started using their Studio Fix foundation. And even that I felt like still was a little too heavy on my skin for just wanting to go to work or, just run errands and things like that. So asked around, one of my friends uses this NARS foundation. She recommended it to me and I love it. Like you'll see even putting it on your hand, it's a little bit watery, so it's not thick at all. And it still gives that full coverage look, that like very airbrushed look. So you'll see that I have like some red spots that I've always had. I actually want to go see a dermatologist and maybe get this like lasered because this side of my face has always been so clear, and then this side I've always had these like red dots and I have my moles here. So anyways, this covers all of that. So what I'm gonna do is take my beauty blender. Again, I'm just gonna put a little bit here on my hand, and you'll see it's very, very watery. So I love that because it's still full coverage, but it's not like thick. And I'll just dab it all on my face. I don't like to waste any product, so like legit, I take my hand and like put it on my forehead, and put some on my finger. I'm just gonna go kind of all on my face. This blends out really well, so you don't even have to use a lot of product. Like, look at how much that's blending out. So just take my beauty blender, blend all of this out around my face, all below my jawline. Make sure it blends in with my neck. Okay. Blend up into the hairline. My baby hairs are like on fleek today, y'all. Okay. Blend into my hairline here. And then I don't worry too much about putting a lot of product under my eyes because I'm about to go and use my concealer. So don't waste too much product, but I do want to make sure that I am just blending in at least a little bit under my eyes. Okay. Once I feel like that's all blended, then I go into my under eye concealer. So the holy grail of all concealers is this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend that you go try it. And they have smaller sample sizes too. So this one is in Fair Neutral. I typically always like to go for a brighter look under my eyes, so I'll go for like the most whitest concealer they have. This isn't the most whitest concealer they have, but it's pretty close. So I just take the Shape Tape, and then what I'm gonna do is mark right underneath my eye, going all the way up to my hairline, right here, down my nose, on top of my upper lip, and then down here. By the way, I am not like a professional by any means. This is just me knowing how to do my makeup over the years. I literally pretty much had to do a full glam face when I danced for the Rockets, like every other day for 3 years straight. So a lot of my techniques I learned from my teammates. I learned from our makeup artists that we had for games there, and then watching YouTube videos and stuff over the years. So that's kind of where my knowledge comes from, and I'm still learning and growing. So by all means, am I not like a professional or anything? I've actually been thinking, while I talk, I'm gonna go ahead and wet my beauty blender. But I've actually been thinking, just as like a side project, that I do want to get makeup license just because I love it so much. And I think that with my business and just teaching dance and having my dance company, that it would be a really good thing to pick up. And I love it. Maybe I'll just do it on the side. Don't want to make it like a full-on business or anything, but I do like it a lot and would love to be certified. So anyways, I got my second beauty blender. So I do have two beauty blenders that I use. Got it damp, just kind of wiped it off on my towel so it's not too wet, but I do want it a little bit damp. And I'm gonna go in and blend everything under my eye. Remember, this is like my 10 to 15 minute look. So I honestly really don't spend a whole lot of time on this stuff. Like if I was doing a full glam, I really take my time with each step and make sure that it's just like bam. So if I'm going out to a nightclub, or if we have like a dinner or like a birthday party, or we're out of town in Vegas, anything like that, it would probably take me, not even kidding you, like an hour and a half to do my makeup. So this is really like quick, gotta be at work, gotta leave the house in like 10 minutes because your girl is not a morning person, and it takes me, like I have to sleep in and do my makeup in 5 minutes. So boom, smoothed all that out. Once that's smoothed out, I have this super cheap $12, it's from BH Studio. So super cheap $12 contour palette. I wanted to try out before spending money on anything too expensive, and honestly I've liked it. I do need to get some better translucent powder. I love Laura Mercier, I think is how you say her name. So I do need to buy some more of that, but I just mix some of these, and then again, I'm not gonna bake or anything like I would. And baking is just like, typically I would take this and then like really set it and leave it there for a while. But again, since this is my 10 to 15 minute look, I just kind of go in really quickly to brighten it up even more. Boom. Put that under my eyes, on top of my nose, on top of my lip, and under my chin. Okay, I'm gonna go in and do a little bit of contour. For my contour, I go pretty quickly. I use two brushes. By the way, the brush that I just used for this is like a big fat puffy one. But I use angled brushes for my contour. This one's a little bit fluffier than this one. This one's a little bit more thin. So what I will typically do is take the color that I want to use for my contour, and then I'll kind of like line it out. And again, you want to get close to your hairline here, close to your hairline up here. Okay, and then under your jaw here. Okay, so once I've put a little bit of product on there, then I'll go in with my more like thin, it's not as stubby, and I'll go in and like always circular motions whenever you're doing this to get it to blend really well. Okay, under the jawline and then up here. And I'm sure you guys have heard this a million times, doing the 3 method. So that's how you're gonna place your contour, along the hairline, up here on the forehead. Okay, and then right there. Just adds a little bit more structure, so you can even see the difference in the sides of my face. Contour, no contour. Okay, so not a lot, just a little bit. Again, this is the 10 to 15 minute look, so we don't need to go all out on some contour to like go to the damn grocery store or to go to work, because honestly, there's nobody I'm trying to impress there. Love you guys though. All right. You can never do enough blending, so just keep blending. All right, once I feel like I'm blended, and don't worry, we're gonna go over all of this with just like a finishing powder. Also, don't wanna forget, I like to blend, or not blend, but contour the edges of my nose. So I'll put just a little bit there. Then I'll go in and blend it out. Okay. Ooh, poked my eye. So once that's done, I'm going to take kind of like my tan powders here and just kind of set the places I haven't really touched yet. And then I'll blend up here, blend the 2 contours together. Again, I'm using kind of like my skin tone here, just to blend everything. Still not touching the under eye or on top of the nose, because that's where you contoured. So there. Now I'm gonna go into my blush. So for my blush, I have this Anastasia 3 tricolor blush thing. So I love mixing these 2s, and I have this little front, I can't talk, fan brush. So I just mix the 2. Now I personally, you gotta kind of like figure out what looks good on you. I personally love bringing my blush right on the apples of my cheeks right here. So I start from out, again, circular motions, and then I'll bring it down. And you wanna go right on top of where you contoured, okay? So, and don't worry about this line here. We're gonna blend those 2 together. And I'm gonna show you how. Okay, put a little more product. Again, I start up and work my way down onto the apple of my cheek. Okay, I love running a little blush over my nose, making it a little rosy. Okay, perfect. So I have my blush on now. This fat fanny brush, and I'm gonna add my highlighter, okay? So I'll go in here and just kind of blend, and now I'm gonna add my highlighter. So I use the Anastasia Glow Kit. This is broken, but I love mixing these 2, this gold and this kind of like pinky. So, and you wanna just brush it right on top there. Okay, and then I love taking it up the side here. can never go wrong with a lot of highlighter. Like, I love it. I love a lot of highlighter. Okay. Makes you look like you have that glowy, glowy, dewy look, okay? Then I take it down my nose here, on top of my upper lip, right there. Perfect. So that pretty much wraps up my face makeup. Now I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows, a little bit of liner, some lashes, and then just put some stuff on my lips. So I use the Kylie Jenner's line and this is the color, oh, I can't see the bottom, but I think it's medium. So I'll take the dark color and then brush on my eyebrow. With the dark color, I'll just kind of go in on the outsides of my brow. Sorry, I know you guys, I'm trying to look in the mirror. It's hard. Brows are like, can take some time, y'all. So I might be speeding this video up a little bit on this part, because I do like to take my time on my brows, but again, trying to remember that you're literally just putting on a little bit of makeup, again, for work or to go run errands and stuff. So I personally don't care if it's like, you know, perfect. I just want to fill in the holes here. Okay, once I've kind of outlined my brow, I want to take a lighter shade to fill in the insides. So I'm going to take the lighter shade here and then you want to brush these part like up and out. Okay. All right, I feel like that's pretty good. Again, 10 to 15 minute makeup look. So, all right, now moving on, I'm gonna do eyeliner, lashes, lips, and we're done, you guys. So, with my liner, I get this question all the time. I use Revlon, comes in a gold, I think this might be L'Oreal, because I use L'Oreal mascara, and this stuff is my ish, you guys. I have been using this forever. So both of these are my go-tos for liner. Okay, so I always start in the middle and then take my way up. You just want to give yourself like a little outline, and then you'll go in and fill it in. And you can always Q-tip to figure out the wing. I really need like another thing of this. It's running out. Okay, so don't worry, I'm gonna fix this and make it a little bit shorter. Again, it's honestly not even like really that perfect, but this is like quick, boom, boom, and then you go. So. So now I'm just gonna take a Q-tip. Okay, and then I always go use my beauty blender There you go. Again, if you looked closely, like they're not that perfect, but no one's like, oh my gosh, this one's a little bit thicker than this one. Yeah, and again, this is just like a quick look. All right, perfect. So liner's done. Now I'm gonna throw on some mascara. Oh shit, I always do that. I always poke myself in the eye whenever I do mascara, like it literally never fails. So that eye is watering up. Let's move to this eye. I swear I'm not crying, you guys. Look at, oh my gosh, my eye is like watering up so much. I always poke my eyes whenever I do my mascara. Some of you are probably like, why don't you have fake lashes? I am so afraid of getting fake lashes because of it ripping my eyelashes out. Okay, now I just put a little bit of mascara underneath. Boom. All right, now lastly, I'm gonna put on some lips. I love a lip. I just think that it really just, it's the bow on top of the present. Like it makes everything look even more better, and it takes 2 seconds to put on lipstick, you guys. So use lipstick or like a nice pink tinted gloss. I've been obsessed with, I just bought the new Kylie matte lipstick and also her other lipstick called Girls Trip, and I'm obsessed. So I've honestly been using these like every single day. So I'm just gonna go in, line my lips. Okay, lipstick. And there it is, you guys. This is my quick 10 to 15 minute makeup look. Again, this video is a little bit longer just because I tried to explain a lot of the products that I use to you guys. But for the most part, once I get in here, if I know I have somewhere to be, I am like boom, 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 bam, 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 put all this ish on, and again, about 10 to 15 minutes. So hopefully you guys liked this. Hopefully you like the look. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will be back soon with some more videos for you guys. Thank you.